Alright, so we've got at least 2 videos that I want to make, PT Diaries wise, personal training diaries that is, and that is the sleep log, which I'm going to film now, this video, and also coursework updates. I'm going to combine 2 days into one because I don't have much to say for both days. This will be for the day before yesterday and for yesterday too, and that goes for both the sleep log, which I'm making right now, and also the coursework updates, which I'll make immediately after this video. So here it goes. I've got a couple of notes here and there. So on the 8th of June, it's currently the 10th of course, I realised that I'd done more than I thought I had. I've split up the poster into its own separate parts, 5 parts, and I thought I had to do what I called part 3, when in reality I'd already finished that, and I was basically rewording what I had already done without me really even realising it until I looked further up on the document that I'm drafting the poster, and then realised this, I've already done this, so it was time to move on. And that's basically it for what happened on the 8th of June. And then for the 9th, yesterday, nothing happened. I didn't, coursework wise, I didn't do anything. I was basically, as long as I was awake yesterday, I was just up all day uploading videos. All of the day 529 logs. It was only 3 of them, but they're split into quite a few parts. Obviously, if you go back and see, you'll see they're split into 7 parts, and that's excluding the session that I'm going to be uploading later on as I'm moving. And as I'm getting used to the area I'll currently be going to, that I will be going to soon. So that is that really, but I'm also going to talk about what I plan to do today. So we've got this part 4 that I plan to do, and also I'm not sure if I'd be able to, but maybe I can try and finish drafting the rest of this poster / infographic. To me, these words, poster, infographic, they're basically the same thing. It's very much just a document in which I'll have a whole load of information and just put it on a background. I've been thinking about which sort of background I'd use, and for some reason I picked a green background that fades into red. I forgot why, but I can find out. But yeah, I'll see what I can do here, and then I'll give another update, ideally tomorrow, explaining what I've done. But for now, coursework wise, that's all that's happened, and I'd like to imagine that tomorrow I give a further update explaining what's going on. But for now, that's it, I'm done. Peace. Cheers to catching up with these things. As I've been watching the footage back, I've just realised that I actually spoke about the coursework first rather than the sleep stuff. I can't be bothered to refilm that clip, so I'm just going to combine it into one. What I thought was going to be 4 small separate videos is now going to just turn into one. I don't mind, because there isn't really much to say here either. Things just haven't gone as planned, but that's fine with me. Just be easier to upload. Anyway, as I said at the very start of the video, I wanted to talk about sleep, but went to talk about coursework instead, so I'll talk about sleep now. I don't actually remember what happened on the 9th. I kind of forgot. Usually I'd try and remember, but this time, seeing as it's been like 2 days worth of tracking, including today, that I've tried to remember, I'm not really sure. But I wrote down a guess, and I think I was on the phone maybe until midnight or something. On the 9th, on the night of the 8th, to then wake up on the 9th, that's what I mean. And woke up at maybe 10 in the morning on the 9th yesterday. Again, not really sure though, and you can probably tell by how I'm talking about it. However, talking about how sleep went last night and This morning is a bit clearer because it's more recent. And I remember being on the phone, basically watching videos and uploading stuff. I think, yeah, I was downstairs for a long while until maybe 11:30 and thought, you know what, nah, I should go. I mean, start getting some sleep now. And then I was up for maybe another hour or so, and I wanted to check the time, but in order for me to sleep, I thought, nah, I won't do it. So if I were to guess, I think I probably went to sleep at maybe 12:30 or something, and then woke up. I remember the time being before 8 o'clock on the front room clock, but I'm not sure what time it was exactly. If I think in my mind I'm picturing it, and I remember the clock being at maybe 7:55 in the morning. Regardless, went back to bed, and then I woke up and got up this time again at around about maybe 10. And that's if that's correct, because I might have just checked the phone and stayed in bed, and I'm thinking that the time on the phone clock was actually the time. No, I'm thinking the time on the front room clock was in reality the time of the clock on the phone. So I might have got them mixed up, but that is what I remember in the most coherent form that I could give in this video. So yeah, that's it. I've now spoken about sleep. I've spoken about what happened today and yesterday, but I'd like to be sleeping. I'd like to be sleeping as planned, going to bed before dark, because I just like it. I think the reason why could be that it's like I'm giving myself ample time to recover for the next day, and I'm giving myself a lot of space to not only recover on the night and in the evening, but also to get up the next day and do what I want to do before pitch black. And even if I haven't planned anything out, I can do that. I've given myself, I've woken up at such a time that it doesn't even matter. It's okay. I can figure it out. But it's something that I need to really work on, and I think potentially one of the reasons why why I'd find success with doing it, with having an ideal sleep routine, and then fall off, is because of my upload schedule. It's just all over the place. It's just get the videos out basically whenever, by any means necessary, just as quickly as I can, but not. I don't give myself a specific period when I say from this time to this time I want to upload videos, and that would really help. And then I'd say to myself, anything that I can't upload within this window, I can then upload the day after, because there have been days like yesterday or the day before yesterday where I had to upload videos the day after, because these videos at 4K, they take a long while to upload. And also I'm trying to not let these uploads negatively impact my sleep, or rather negatively impact my sleep by trying to upload these videos whenever. It is me doing it to myself, not the other way around. It's not like it's being done onto me. It's not like the phone's doing it to me, it's me doing it to myself because of how I choose to use the phone. Learning more about sleep again would help, because I don't want to go back to an extreme where I am just trying to not fall asleep to then help myself get back on track with it. I think to not make progress from such a low extreme like that again, I'd have to constantly learn about sleep. That would help. Same way learning about biomechanics would help with us knowing how to exercise, because biomechanics is a fundamental part of exercise. The way how we move, our motion, the way how we move during the exercise, our form / technique, how much force we're putting into the machine or that we're using to exercise, like a lat pull down machine or the ground when we, for example, are doing push-ups. They're all part of biomechanics, and knowing about it to a basic level could really help us tremendously with our exercise sessions. Same way, having a fundamental understanding about sleep efficiency could also really help me with my sleep. It's something I have researched in the past, but I've fallen off of it as I've been focusing on other things. But maybe it's something that I need to do on a daily basis, because I do sleep every day, and maybe it's something that I need to do until I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping when I want to sleep and getting up when I want to get up, to the point where I think I'd probably be better off learning about something else. I don't know how I'll go about it, but I eventually will be able to figure it out. On that note, I'm done. I don't think there's much else to say. So yeah, that's it. Cheers to figuring out that sleep routine stuff and making it happen long term. I made it happen short term, but I want to try again. I want to keep on learning about sleep efficiency, even if it's a little bit, and keep on adding on to that on a regular basis at least. Saying that though, I might just look at it today or maybe even now as I'm editing this video or something, and then just leave it. But I'd want to do more than just that. Otherwise I might not stay on track with sleeping in a way that I want to. But anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. I'm done. Peace.